I'm going to make a quick small tutorial on how I make my cash envelopes. I laminate them and they work really well for me. I need to make a couple for myself, and I was actually going to put a couple online to sell. No pressure to buy for me, but I'm going to show you how to make them in case you want to make them yourself, or if it's more convenient for you, then obviously you can order from my new Etsy shop. Yay! So I'm going to start off with using really pretty paper. I already have this scrapbook paper. It is 12 by 12 and I cut it to be 7 by 7, then I fold it in half, which makes it a 7 by 3.5 envelope. So it ends up looking similar to this. I then laminate it. These are my first ones. So I have, just with my label maker, I put groceries on there. But what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start laminating it, putting a sticker and then laminating on top of the label. And that way you can write in what you want to use for your own envelopes. So it's going to be personalized to what you want. Because maybe you want to have, you know, sinking funds for car maintenance or gas, something to that effect, and not everyone's gonna use the same cash envelopes, so that's why I'm going to do it blank instead of me making them, I don't know, just the standard, because not everyone does the same thing. Sometimes people use, well, obviously different labels. So I don't do anything fancy, and so I have it here, and it's super easy. I line it up with a 7 and stick it in here. Line it up right with the 7. I do it just a little bit over. And cut. I save all of these pieces. I save for different things. You can make birthday tags or, I mean, anything. I mean, I just reuse them. They're really pretty, and I'm also gonna do what I use to us, like my cash from the teller. I'm gonna start laminating those as well, and that way they can go into my cash envelopes. But see, super easy. It comes out looking just like a 7 by 7. Yeah, I just fold it over, make sure it gets pretty even. Obviously I fixed the crease a little bit, but I already have a couple that I've already folded and I fixed, and then I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more, and then I will laminate them, and I laminate them 3 at a time. But yeah, you see how cute they are? Super excited. Here's my envelope. So what I do is I just kind of line it up here. So I know that it's about 7 inches, obviously give or take a little bit. And then I just kind of look to see where 3.5 is, right around there. Do a little dot, and that is where I'll put my label. So that's what it looks like. I just stuck my label right there. And again, I just folded them right in half. Super easy. I'm not super, I mean, these are handmade, so obviously I try hard to get them to look as nice as possible, but at the same time, I am one of those, I'm okay with imperfections. This is about being practical, not about being perfect. If it was about being perfect, then I would just buy them. I don't know, already pre-made. Alright, so then that's where I stick the sticker. I try to line it up as best as I can, but for me, small imperfections make them unique to me in my eyes. And so I've never been one to fuss over like perfections. Like I said before, I'm not very good with scissors. I don't use them because I can't cut in a straight line. I was that kid that had, this circle and you had to like cut it out, and my circle was like this. So, I mean, but hey, that's why we're gonna embrace it, right? And yeah, so now we're gonna get ready to laminate. So this is my laminator. It's from Amazon. It's called Amazon Basics. I can put the link below. I love this laminator. I just turn it on and then this little light will turn green when it's ready. This I believe is around $20 something. I'm not completely positive if it's changed in price. This was given to me as a gift and I highly appreciate it. And so yeah, it's pretty simple. I will show you how I stick the sheets in. I always try to remember how I stick them in because it's super easy once you get the hang of it. But yeah, so you just stick them in here and it comes out the other way, and then I use the same X-Acto to then cut it. Yeah. Okay, so here are my envelopes. And so what I do is I grab a piece of like a laminating sheet, and the bottom is there. So I open it up, and I will actually put, so you see how they open? The folded side, I push it all the way in. And I make sure that they all face the same. So they're here, and open sides are here. And I try to make them as even as I can. Now it's time to stick it in the machine. Okay, so we're gonna stick it in the machine now. And, oops, I should be doing it this way. Nope, this way. Trial and error, couldn't remember. Okay. And it will start pulling. And I kind of just guide it until it gets close to that area. And you see it's really smooth. It seems like it takes forever, but it doesn't. And so once it gets right there, then I know. But do you see, I remember these are facing this way, so the openings on this side, super important when we're gonna be cutting them. And it comes out super awesome and so easy. These don't take me very long, and like I said before, I love making them. I've made them for a couple of people and they love them and they reuse them and they fit perfectly, especially if you have a larger wallet. So yeah, let me show you what they look like. So it just is finishing. And they're done. Okay, so they are out of the machine. Pretty cool, huh? And so this is where the fold is. The opening is here on this side, and the opening on these ones are on this side. So when I cut, I like cutting around the edges. You'll see that there's like a little seal. I cut mine a little bit more around. I give it a little bit more lip, just because I don't want them to fall apart or anything like that. But I'll show you how I cut them, and again, I just use that same X-Acto, the same cutting knife.
Okay, so now I'm going to cut these, and so I always start with the bottom one first. So we know that the fold is down here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut those. And so this one, we want it to get as close to the edge because the opening is on top. And I like to leave a little bit of trim, that way it doesn't fall apart. funny because I also work at a school, and I know there's a couple teachers that like it right to the end. That makes the lamination come apart, and so I know that, and so I try to avoid doing that. I think this one might need just a little bit more. Yeah, just a little bit more. See that? Oh, the lining's kind of bad, but it's all done.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. I know it was kind of choppy, but yeah, please subscribe. I will link all of my things down below, and a special thanks to my holder of my camera, which is my bowl of fruit, avocados, and my hairspray, because I don't have all those things to set up yet, but they will be coming soon, right?